Hello beautiful celestial beings, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Celeste Simone, and here on my channel I offer spiritual guidance to empower my celestial beings and heart-centered energy healing to help you align with your higher self. So if that is something that you might be interested in, please consider hitting that subscribe button and joining our family of celestial beings. Okay, so for today's reading, I'm super excited to dive into some positive messages for you guys, some words of encouragement, and other messages that Spirit wants to bring you to encourage you and to motivate you on your way, to help guide you in whatever you're hoping to manifest right now. So this is going to be a really high vibe, positive reading. So I am super excited to find out what messages are in each one of these piles for you. If you're as excited as I am, please give this video a big thumbs up and let's dive into these piles. Pile number 1 is a quartz crystal. Pile number 2 is this ruby kyanite. Pile number 3 is this rose quartz crystal. And pile number 4 is a moonstone labradorite crystal. Now it's your opportunity to take a moment, pause the video if you need to, and meditate to find out which pile or piles you most resonate with. Once you have found your pile or piles, you can head on down into the description box below where I have posted the timestamps for each one of these readings. Please keep in mind that they're general readings, so keep the messages that resonate with you and leave the rest. Those are most likely for somebody else who also chose this reading, but I do believe that everything happens for a reason. So please be sure to watch the reading all the way through to the end so that you receive the message or messages that drew you to that pile. You know what to do. Let's not waste any more time. I will see you over at your reading. Hello celestial beings who chose pile number 1. I have your pile right here with the quartz crystal on it. So let's set your stone aside over here so we can dive on in and find out what messages Spirit has for you, what words of encouragement that Spirit wants to share with you. So we're going to start with the oracle cards first. And we have talent and clarity. So the universe wants you to know that you do have a very clear talent. This may be something that you already are drawn to or driven in, but maybe you haven't found your personal talent just yet, and you might be feeling like you're lost or you're not sure what to pursue in life. And that's where this clarity is coming through. So we're going to dive deeper with tarot cards as well, but initially I'm feeling this energy that your talent will become clear to you, and that maybe even others see clearly what your talents are, but you yourself maybe are not seeing them yet. But this energy is kind of letting us know that this is going to be revealed to you, and you're going to feel that confidence again in yourself and in your talents, and also a clear way, a clear action, a path that is needed for you to take to pursue something that you enjoy, something that you're just naturally really good at. And everybody's talent is equally valuable and equally important and special, because that is what you came here to do. That's who you came here to be, and what you came here to this planet to offer to the world, to offer to society and others. So be confident in knowing that your talent is being revealed to you, and that you're getting clearer advice or clearer messages and guidance on how to pursue that talent in your life. So let's see what the tarot cards have to say. And I will be reading these facing you. So we have the Devil card right side up, and I'm just going to move these back. And then next we have the Sun card in reverse. We have the Ace of Pentacles right side up. And then we have the Three of Cups in reverse. So that is the Three of Cups in reverse. Okay, so the energy I'm getting is that you may be very kind of, okay, a strong message is coming through for some of you that you may be focusing on things that you feel are of value, or that you might even obsess over and feel very focused on. But true happiness isn't going to come from pushing yourself towards something that you think maybe you should value, or you think you should do, or maybe even somebody else has told you like this is what you need to do, even though it just doesn't feel right to you. Maybe it's for the sake of making money, or for the sake, which there's nothing wrong with that. We need money, we need financial support, and financial benefits to be able to live in a material, physical reality. But it might be almost consuming you to the point where you kind of feel trapped, maybe at your work, trapped at your job. What I see with the Ace of Pentacles is that there is a new option coming through that actually might showcase your talents even more, that will feel more in alignment with what you enjoy doing. And I think if you were to pursue that, the universe is saying like you will be rewarded for pursuing something that comes more naturally to you, or that feels more in alignment with what you want to be doing. I feel like there's prosperity and support in that area. You don't have to maybe drop everything, but what the devil is saying in this particular reading to me is that you might be kind of fearful of trying something new that could result in financial loss, or maybe you're kind of very focused on doing something in particular with your time that feels like a strain on you, or feels like a burden, and feels like you are kind of like being forced to do something you don't want to do, or forced to be somebody who you're not. And it might be because of just kind of like where you have been up until this point. And it may even be certain people around you as well that have kind of put this into your head, that this is the only thing you can do, or that this is the only thing you're good at, or something like that, where it's just you've kind of created a situation for yourself where you might just feel trapped. But the words of encouragement here is that happiness is here for you. Like you can find joy in your true talents, and in something that brings you joy very easily. Like it just comes to you very easily, this talent of yours. So rather than pushing yourself to kind of be somebody who you're not, or do something that isn't in alignment with you, maybe because it makes more money, or maybe just because you're thinking kind of like it looks better, or it's going to please other people, this is kind of a call from the universe to pursue something that is in more alignment with your heart and your soul, and that you're just naturally talented at. And if you have already shifted into this time where you are pursuing your talents, then I feel as though more clarity is going to come in to help guide you. You are bringing in for yourself kind of new opportunities for abundance and for kind of prosperity to come in, maybe new financial gains, things like that, with the Ace of Pentacles to come in. So if things aren't clear just yet as to kind of the next step to move into this new stage of your life, there is clarity that is on the way. All right, so let's see if further messages come through. I am going to shuffle some more tarot cards for you, group. We have Three of Coins. This is gaining recognition for something that you really truly are talented at. And I think for some of you, this message may be coming after you've already received guidance and clarity. And this is confirmation for you to really pursue that. If you've already kind of been considering doing that, the Three of Pentacles shows, hey, you might hear from other people, hey, you know what, you're really good at that. Or, you know, you'd be really good at doing this particular thing, and maybe you haven't thought of it before, but the universe is stepping in and trying to encourage you to pursue your talents, because you have a lot to offer in that regard. Oh, strength. I've got this Major Arcana card coming through with strength. This is showing that this is a really strong time for you. You have the strength to make this happen for yourself. If you are already pursuing this, even if you're just wondering about it or thinking about it, this feeling of like being trapped or overwhelmed or oppressed, maybe by the situation you're currently in, or by other people who are telling you, nope, this is all you can do, like this is all you're good for, kind of a thing. Or it could even just be people kind of hearing your ideas and your goals, your aspirations, and kind of saying like, are you sure you really want to do that? And bringing you down, or just you know, not really being 100% supportive, or maybe they don't know how to be supportive or say the right things. They're just kind of, they mean well, but it's just coming across as a downer. If that's the case, then, you know, here we have the universe saying, you can do this. You have the strength. People are going to recognize you for what you're doing, and you're going to gain clarity in that. King of Cups. I'm also seeing that for some of you, there is either a supportive masculine energy here or a new masculine energy coming in. This could be your you know, your partner currently, your current relationship that you're in. I see a lot of support coming from this person in particular, that they're going to be really supportive and actually lift you up. So you might actually also meet somebody, for those of you who are single, you might meet somebody who is supportive. Like, you're bringing in a new support system and group to the situation, because maybe some close people to you are kind of not, like I said before, kind of not really on the same page as you, but you're going to meet somebody who's bringing that in for you, and bringing in that kind of kindness and understanding and empathy for your situation, for what you're trying to do. And rather than put you down or, you know, kind of roll their eyes at you, they're going to say, yeah, you really should pursue that. All right, I saw Two of Coins, and actually Two of Swords also coming through. So there is a blockage here mentally where, and this is where clarity really will come into play for you, is we see Two of Swords and Two of Coins. So there's going to be a time period of needing to balance things out, where you find a way to reduce the amount of stress in your life, reduce the amount of burdens or kind of responsibilities as best as you can, really hone in on your day-to-day routine to try to make it as efficient as possible. Because there's a mental, either a dissonance or a kind of like, you're not sure maybe even how you could fit something like this in. And remember, strength is here to say, you can do this. You've done this before, or you've already proven yourself worthy of this. And it's just kind of this mental block of, well, how do I even do this? How do I even start this or pursue something, or even maybe pursuing a person, or just getting out of a situation that is toxic. That is why we're seeing clarity. So there's clarity coming through. So let's ask the cards directly, kind of what is this clarity coming through? Okay, we had a card fly out for you. We have Seven of Cups. So the recommendation for the cards right away is, with the Seven of Cups, to really look at your options, that you will actually begin to see these different options showing up for you. The more that you set the intentions, the more that you start to kind of dream outside of the typical box. So you might in your head say, well, this is how I'm thinking about the situation, but really there's another view of this. There's another way to look at this that's actually going to reveal many different options for you that you can take, different avenues, and they're going to appear for you the more you just open up to the idea versus trying to figure it out on your own, because the universe does want to bring you clarity with this. The universe does want to support you in this. That's why it's showing up in this reading for you guys with words of encouragement. So it's showing up for you because it does want to reveal to you some clarity and show you the way, but it's asking for you to kind of relax your thoughts and your assumptions about the situation and just open up to the possibilities. That's what I'm hearing. Open up to the possibilities of how this could this happen without actually trying to come up with the answer right away. Just kind of relax your thoughts a bit and again, open up to the possibilities. Awesome. So let's pull a few oracle cards on this as well for some further clarity. What else does group one need to hear? We have connection and the biome. Right away with connection, and this card, I'm hearing how everything is connected. People are connections. You know, people who you don't even know you're connected with right now are there. And all it takes is just one small conversation, one small interaction to begin to open up that network of possibilities. You never know who you're going to run into. You never know what information is going to come to you, but we're all connected on this planet. Everything is interconnected. So the opportunity, you know, the path to this goal or opportunity is already in existence for you. You're already in some way, shape, or form connected to it in this kind of biome energy. So the key is just going to be to allow the universe. So the key is going to be to allow the universe to help you, to help guide you down that one correct path, you know, that's going to guide you to what you are asking for or that you're resonating with. But it may not always be expected. But just know that you are part of this larger interconnected system that can support and help you through this. So let's see if we have another message for you. What else? That was a lot of cards all at once. Let's see if we can pull another card, just one at a time maybe. Well, that one wants to come out. All right. Let's see. Protection and cave. So you might be feeling like, you know, you're kind of stuck, or that you are a little fearful as well. And the universe, you know, the message here from Spirit is saying that open up this part of yourself that maybe you're hiding from the world. And it doesn't have to be in a very big way either. Again, I'm hearing open up to the possibilities. And if you're kind of hiding away your true feelings about the situation, maybe there's a part of you that you kind of don't want to address right now because you're worried about being disappointed. And that's maybe even where this devil energy is coming through, where, you know, if you can see, she's in a cage in the devil card, and then we see the cave with protection. So, you know, part of being stuck is also our own fears of something new and different, and opening up to that and being disappointed. But you know what, even if something does fail, you have the strength to continue forward. You know, we've all experienced failures in our lives, you know, quote unquote failures, but everybody experiences them. But really it's all about being able to continue forward despite failures, and to continue forward with the lessons that were learned from them. If we kind of look in hindsight about some of the things that maybe didn't go well or didn't go the way we planned, we still learned something from those lessons, and we're better for it now, so that we're able to make better decisions moving forward. So be aware, you know, open up a bit, see what is in that part of yourself. You know, what is that deep, darkest part of yourself that is really wanting to dream big and wish for something greater in whatever way, shape, or form this is. Maybe this is with a relationship, and get in touch with that within yourself. Bringing light to that, you know, bringing light to that part of ourselves that's being protected can offer clarity as to what you really truly want, or what you're truly afraid of. Because sometimes we need clarity with our fears in order for us to kind of overcome them and put them to rest. But a lot of times it can be really difficult bringing those to light, because it can be scary to face those head on. But usually once we finally do, we realize, okay, it's not as scary as I actually am kind of thinking it is deep down inside. So this is where the Two of Swords is coming in as well, with this kind of like mental block, or not really sure what to choose, what to do next. That's when it's important to go within and really dive into, you know, what is holding me back? What am I worried about? What am I fearful of? And then allowing, you know, opening yourself up for then Spirit to show you the way. Let's see what other messages for my group ones want this to come through. Super exciting though, and the key here is that you can do this and taking it one step at a time. You know, that's all that you need to do. It's just one step at a time, and try not to get ahead of yourself too, about kind of like too many steps ahead, because really if you take one step at a time, you'll make it there. Eventually you'll make it there, right? We don't need to know the whole every piece of the puzzle before we're able to slowly put it together one piece at a time, and then we see the bigger picture. All right, we have don't let pride get in your way. So this is bringing me back, and looks like a full moon in Leo. This is bringing me back to the Devil card again, because the Devil, although it is Capricorn energy, the Devil is talking about pride to some extent, where maybe there is a fear of leaving behind a current situation because maybe it feels like you might be giving up, or that you might be leaving behind something, like kind of admitting defeat or something to that extent. But I don't see that at all. I feel as though this is really just a situation that doesn't align with you as much as another situation could. And just because you're wanting to get out of it, it doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that you have failed. It doesn't mean that you have failed, as I was saying before. It just means that you've realized that this is no longer for you. So don't be afraid to kind of let go of something that you just know it just doesn't feel right. Okay, let's finish up with a final oracle card. I hope these messages have been helpful, group one. And if you did have a favorite card so far, or any thoughts on this message, I would love to chat with you down in the comments. And let me know in the comments below which pile you chose and kind of your thoughts on it. All right, and if you are enjoying these readings, I would love it if you would consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. And join us for another pick a card reading. But let's finish up with a final message from this oracle deck. Let's see, any final messages? We have a 4/4 with Seek Beauty. So again, I feel as though there's something out there for you that just resonates with you, that aligns with you, something that you find beautiful, that you feel like maybe you haven't been able to pursue, something that just feels right because you almost feel obligated to continue doing what you're doing, or you feel like it would be wrong for you to leave it behind. Or maybe it could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be a situation. And it doesn't mean that you have to drop everything right away, but you might be looking for something that is less tiring or exhausting, less of a burden on you, where you can, have more balance in your life, balance out that work-home life balance part of your life, that maybe you're just feeling like, I feel burnt out, but I don't want to give up. But it's okay if it's not for you, you shouldn't have to kind of push yourself. I know we kind of live in a society where pushing yourself, and perfect setting. This is again a message about finding the perfect setting for you. It may not be the same setting as somebody else, but pushing yourself doing something that doesn't align is only just going to create, it may even create, physical health problems. But I do see, again, I see something setting up for you and aligning for you as an opportunity that you don't want to let your pride get in the way with it, and just be open, kind of be open to an alternative option. So as I was saying before, we live in a society where we're expected to just keep pushing and pushing, and if we don't feel overly busy all the time, we almost feel guilty or shameful, or as though like we're not offering value. Like the only way we can offer value to others is by doing extra, like doing the most. And I feel like Spirit just wants to encourage you and to let you know that your value is inherent within you. And whether you're doing the most or you're just being present in the moment, both are just as valuable. It's really up to you and for you to decide what you choose to spend your time doing. Because when you think about it, I mean, a baby, an infant, a child who's really not maybe contributing to society as far as like, making money or going to a job, their value is inherent. You're born with that value too, because you yourself were once a child. So don't forget that that's inherent within you, whether or not you are doing, or constantly giving of yourself and overtaxing yourself all the time. You don't have to do that. So I hope that message resonated with some of you. I hope that was validation for some of you feeling burnt out, that you are perfect. You're perfect just the way you are. You don't have to prove anything, and that you should choose something for yourself that is your perfect setting for you, that you find beautiful, that you find feels aligned with your inner self. So that's going to do it for this reading though, group 1. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope these messages were helpful. As I mentioned earlier, please comment down below. Let me know if you did find this reading helpful. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not done so already, and give this video a big thumbs up. And also, I will be linking to my free ebook down in the description box that you can download now for free, and it's all about tapping into your own energy healing abilities. So check that out before you head off. That's going to do it for this reading though. I hope to see you back again soon. Maybe check out one of the other pick a card readings I have down in the description box below. But otherwise, that's going to do it for now. I will see you later. Bye. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 2. I have your pile right here. This is that Kyanite combo with ruby stone. So I'm going to set that aside so we can dive on into your reading. Let's start off with some oracle cards first with words of encouragement. All right, we have beauty and we have strength. Wow, these are both so awesome right off the bat. Just letting you know that you're just emanating this beautiful energy, that people find you attractive, and that you're emanating this attractive energy because of your just inner strength, inner confidence in yourself. And also, it's not just about physical beauty. It's also about how you see the beauty of life, that you appreciate things in your life, and that's the energy that you're exuding right now, that spirit wants to acknowledge, that, you know, you sending that kind of positive energy and positive outlook into the universe is really being mirrored by the people that you are going to be bringing into your life, that you've already brought into your life. And I see too with strength that, you know, it took you maybe a lot of difficult times, maybe a lot of trials and tribulations of challenging situations in your life to get you to this point, and you still managed to see the beauty in things. You still managed to remain positive and bring that positive light to other people, versus you could be bringing this, you know, negative outlook or kind of being a pessimist about life because of the challenges that you have faced. But instead, you're choosing to be strong. You're choosing to see the positive and to see the beauty in life, and to be part of that beautiful energy as well. So that's really exciting, really beautiful. Let us dive into the tarot cards next. I'm just going to move these oracle cards up here. Let's dive in, and I will be reading the tarot cards facing you. So we have the King of Wands, we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the King of Swords. And actually, lastly, we have the Tower card here. Sorry, that card ran away from me. Okay, so we have the Tower energy too. All right, here's the encouragement right away. You know, this is a feeling of kind of going through the worst, as I said, kind of going through an uphill battle, and then feeling like things are turning over in front of you. Like you might be trying different avenues, you might be trying all these different things, but you keep being met with either things falling away, not really meeting expectations. This could even be partners in your life, relationships. And I'm seeing that you, despite this, are bringing to this situation this high vibration. And honestly, this is really clearing away a lot of energy that you don't need anymore. I mentioned earlier about how your energy is bringing in somebody who is going to match you vibrationally, is going to mirror you in a positive way. And you know, this is kind of why strength is showing up, is that this situation, these challenges that you have faced did increase, like almost proved your strength and your confidence in yourself, so that this won't happen again. Like this cleared away anything that was no longer, useful to you, was no longer in alignment with you as you leveled up. And I see with the, you know, the King of Swords in reverse, he's really can be, you know, this could be a masculine energy, this could be a man, but it doesn't have to be. Typically it would be a man in a reading, but you know, this is a general reading, so it could show up as different people. But this is somebody who's judgmental, who is hurtful in their words. I feel like you're sending, either it's a specific person or it's just like a vibe of anybody you would be attracting previously into your life. That's falling away. You're sending that person away. You're sending that type of person, you know, that archetype of the person who is just like negative, just wants to drag you down, can't lift themselves up, so they have to tear other people down. This is just getting wiped clean. Like this person is just getting swept away from you. And your vibrancy, your energy here with the King of Wands, this is turning around for you. You don't have to deal with this anymore. You're bringing in somebody who is, it like lights your fire, you know how sometimes like people can be a drain on your energy, but then other people can be kind of light you up and give you energy. Well, this person's going to meet you and match your energy and not be a drain, versus this kind of negative King of Swords energy here that maybe was just like kind of like an energy zap from you. And I'm seeing with the Five of Pentacles too, things that maybe were weighing on your health, or that caused maybe some losses that you've had in the past, things that have happened where maybe you had to give something up to get out of the situation, or that was kind of part of this Tower energy where things were being kind of like maybe falling apart, or things just were not coming together the way you were trying to put them together. In hindsight, with the Tower energy, we realized the whole time like that was not good for us anyway. Like it was probably best, it was best really, that we had to say goodbye to that energy. And that's what's happening. So the encouragement here is not to give up hope, especially if it's with a romantic partner, because you are attracting somebody who is going to appreciate you and all this beautiful energy that you have to offer. So let us keep going. We are going to pull some more tarot cards for some further guidance. Let's see what the tarot cards have to say. What else do group twos need to hear? Let's give them a good shuffle. Yeah, you know, being in the Tower energy can be very exhausting, and it can feel, okay, and we have Queen of Swords. It can feel very exhausting. It can feel very confusing too, not knowing kind of what to trust, or feeling like we're just kind of standing on unstable ground. But that is not, you know, this is a reading of encouragement, and knowing that this is not going to last forever, but this is going to actually result in a positive outcome. Yeah, you're overcoming this. You can do this. We have Seven of Wands. It's time to just overcome, to push through, to reach the other side, because you've been through enough conflicts. And the Queen of Swords is coming up as well. So for some of you, this could actually be like a mother figure as well, or maybe like I was saying before, this could be multiple people, like an archetype that you find you attract into your life, maybe because of a parent that was critical in this way and did cause you, you know, mental and emotional pain. This is the time where you're transforming, and you're pushing, you're making it through, you're getting through, you're coming out on top and victorious, but you have to kind of accept the loss of certain things in your life. So this is why the universe is encouraging you to keep going. It's encouraging you to not give up. We have Six of Coins or Pentacles. There's somebody who's going to help. There's someone who's going to assist and help you in this. The universe and spirit will help you, will support you. Even small gifts, you're going to appreciate them, especially because of this beautiful outlook, like I was mentioning before, that you maintain despite the situation. So I do want to address this one. King of Wands actually came out again, and I feel like this is confirmation, because the King of Wands came out with the Nine of Coins. Let me just see if I can get a close-up of these for you. Yeah, so the King of Wands came out with the Nine of Coins, letting you know there is someone, like I was saying, there is assistance coming from somebody, maybe financial assistance. Maybe they allow you to kind of stay at their place until you figure things out. They offer you gifts. They allow you to feel abundant and supported. And so there is this light at the end of the tunnel feeling that Spirit is encouraging you. Don't give up. Don't let this person drag you down. Don't give them your energy. You know, you've given them enough of your time, even if it's just mental energy, even if it's just like thinking about them or talking about them. It's important to vent. You know, it's important to flesh that out and release that and get validation for how you're feeling, but don't spend any more time than you have to on that person. I know it seems obvious, but I do it too, and I feel like sometimes it's good to have a reminder, like, hey, don't waste any more energy. You know, you've done enough, and really there's nothing you can do to convince this person or change their mind or resolve it to, you know, to some extent. With some people, you just can't convince them. You know, if they're set in their mind, if they, you know, they have it set that you're the one who's causing the problems and there's no way to reconcile this, then that's just how it's going to be. And rather than wasting your energy or time, you know, it's just have to let it go. And really that's what the Tower is about, right? Is letting things go, allowing them to move on or to fall away so that you can move on to bigger and better things. So we also have, we also have Nine of Swords. And Nine of Swords was confirming, kind of as I was saying, like, don't waste any more mental real estate on this person. You know, don't let them occupy part of your mind constantly. If you can help it, do your best to talk about other things, to gather with people who care about you, who are supporting you, who are going to be there for you. I do feel like these people are coming in. Maybe you're not the kind of person to kind of reach out for help, but in this case, I feel like this is going to be the time to reach out for help, to celebrate, to have fun, to kind of mentally detach yourself from this person any way that you can, or even multiple people, because sometimes we can attract more than just one person into our lives, or maybe even just find ourselves back in turmoil with somebody from the past. And it's time to get, you know, bring that vibration back up again, accept the help, accept the offering of help and support that somebody is going to be bringing for you. And then celebrate you, celebrate the beauty of life, celebrate the things that you enjoy, that you find fun, and just allow these things to fall away. You know, some things can't last forever, or some things we just need to distance ourselves from for a time. Maybe it's not permanent, but we're just taking a break from them. All right, let's keep going. We will pull some more Oracle cards. Let's see what other messages does group 2 need to hear right now. Other words of encouragement for group 2. Speaking your word and voice. This is a time to be aware of what you are speaking into existence. Like I was saying before, you know, be careful what you're speaking, because if you're speaking too much about this whole situation, and I feel like you guys are more the type to see the bright side of things, because we were talking before about beauty and strength, but any situation can bring a person down, you know, any kind of challenging situation can. So I wouldn't say, and fluidity, outer core. You know, it's not saying to silence yourself, because it is important to speak your word and speak your truth, but also know that your words have power, and everything that you're speaking into existence right now, especially when this card does appear. So the importance is to go with the flow, allow things to fall away, and be conscious and aware of what you are saying, how you're talking about different people, and kind of what intentions you're speaking into existence. And maybe you do want to spend some time venting or sharing, but then you then say, okay, this was the time that I dedicated specifically to that, and now I'm going to move forward and start talking about what I am excited about, what I'm going to look forward to, what I'm bringing in for my future. and all of that good stuff. Okay, awesome. So yeah, let's keep going with a few more oracle cards. Let's pull one of these oracle cards for group 2. Long night, moon, and darkness. There we go. Sorry for a little bit of glare. These are really glossy cards. But we're seeing with darkness that, you know, after the darkness comes the dawn. And the darkness is also a time of rest. It's a time of reflection. And it's a time of where you can open up to the possibilities that anything can happen. You know, anything can come into the void and materialize itself. So go with the flow and know that the darkness is not forever. It may feel like forever. You know, I'm looking at the eclipse kind of in this imagery. It may feel forever, but it won't be. And Spirit wants you to know, like, take this time to rest and reflect, and the other side of this will be so much better. Because remember, after a time of a really deep low, there's going to be a high. It has to balance itself out. That's how the universe works. So know that this is going to be followed by a really positive result. And after the storm comes the sun. So like I said, keep going. I mean, that's 7 of Wands. It's overcoming. It's persevering. You have the strength to do this. And the outcome, the other side of this, in retrospect, will be so worth it. We have the answer you need. The answers you need are coming with Gemini moon. So here's some reassurance that you are going to gain further answers. You are going to be able to move through this. Gemini, I also feel like it is a good time to be a little social. You know, have fun with friends, even if it's kind of a distraction. You know, sometimes a distraction can just be good to lighten your spirits, to switch things up a bit and not be so stuck in this kind of like darkness, you know, so focused on it. And then next we have, look at the bigger picture. Yeah, so right now, you know, you might be caught up in the details of what's happening, or of the back and forth that might be happening with certain people in your life, the like nitpicking or like the small details. But the bigger picture is that you're going to be, as I said before, you're going to be so much better off after this, after, you know, letting go, going with the flow, and just going to be so much better off. Having seen the big picture, we kind of talk about retrospect, but it may be a time to like take a pause, take a moment, think about the bigger picture, think about how this won't last forever. You're going to get through this, and on the other side, all will be well. And you'll also have a bigger understanding, a greater understanding of maybe who you are, what you want out of life, of what you're willing to, you know, setting boundaries, what you're willing to endure, and what you're not willing, what you're no longer willing to do. Keep your dreams alive. Yeah, so this time in your life, that it does not reflect your overall dreams, your life, your pursuits of happiness, the things that you're looking for. Remember, focus on the beauty, focus on what you are here to do, the bigger picture. What are you here to do? What makes you burn? What are those, you know, dreams that you have that you want to pursue, that you're still excited about, that you still want to dedicate your life to? Maybe it's having a family, maybe it's a certain career or a degree, maybe it's just traveling. What are those bigger dreams? Don't let these people or this person keep you from enjoying the life that you're deserving of, and the life that you're meant to have, because your dreams are infinite. Okay, let's see one more card for my group 2s. Okay, we have Catch Your Breath. A lot came out, but we're just gonna take the top one for this. Catch your breath. Yeah, this is a lot. It's a lot to take in. Catch your breath. Take some time, pause, as I was saying before, reflect on how you're feeling, reflect on the bigger picture of things. reflect on kind of, even catch your breath. Like you might be, like I was saying, like you might be going overtime, like talking and talking and talking and feeling like you constantly have to defend yourself and that nobody's listening, or feeling like you're in an argument, you know, every other day, or you're just constantly having to, you know, be on offense or on defense, or going back and forth with people. So this message is to catch your breath. Really pause. Start to maybe even shift your energy, your perspective and your outlook and your focus where it's needed, you know, tweak it where it's needed, or letting go and kind of just going with the flow. I also see with outer core too, this energy of power, you know, being in your power, opening up to the possibilities. Okay, let's see if I've missed anything. We'll pull one more card for my group 2s. Whoops. Okay, wow. That's the second time this fell out on its own. So we're gonna go with 7 of Cups, which is keeping dreams alive for sure. This is like that dreamer card in the deck of seeing the opportunities and not letting go of your dreams, wishing big, dreaming big, and then seeing all the opportunities showing up for you. But first you have to ask, first you have to dream it, you know, you have to kind of see the vision and hold the vision before you can achieve it. So remember that, remember not to lose sight of those. And any final cards for group 2? I think that was another strong message that came through, but let's see if I missed anything. Please comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on the reading. I would love to know if it resonated with you, and we could have a chat in the comments. There we go, Emperor. That's what we love to see. We love to see the Emperor after the Tower card. All right, this is the final word of encouragement, which is the foundation, a foundation of strength that you are building, that you are now building after having been through that Tower energy, that stormy energy that kind of maybe tore things apart, or you know, people fell through, situations fell through. But here's the Emperor, the strong masculine energy. He is Aries energy of ambition and strength and being in control and having confidence and laying down the framework and foundation of a strong, stable life that is something you can build upon versus something that might fall or teeter at any moment, like that tall tower. This is strength. Wow. So group 2, that's going to do it for your reading. This is the energy that you're bringing in. Don't forget that you have the strength to do this. I truly hope these words of encouragement were helpful to you. Please don't forget to comment down below and share your thoughts. Also, hit that subscribe button if you are enjoying my readings. I would love it if you would join our family of celestial beings. And lastly, check out my ebook. It is a free ebook that I link to down below in the description box of this video so that you can download it right now. It's all about how to become a strong energy healer, the things that I've learned, and other intuitive abilities. So check that out down below if that interests you. I share a lot of tips and kind of some of my secrets as well and my own experiences. So I think you might enjoy it. But that's going to do it for this reading. I hope to see you guys back again soon. If you want to find another reading, another pick a card, you can find those linked in the description box below and watch another reading of mine. But otherwise, I will see you back again soon. But bye for now. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 3. I have your pile right here with the rose quartz crystal on it. So I am going to set your crystal aside. Let's set it over here so we can dive on into your reading. All about words of encouragement for you guys. So let's see what the oracle cards have to say first. We have Spirit Guide and wow, Manifestation. 2 really powerful cards. This is showing strong connection to a particular spirit guide coming through for you. And also that you are manifesting what you have been desiring, that you have been putting the magic out there, that the universe hears it, it is bringing it towards you. And also you have a spirit guide on your side helping you to achieve this manifestation, which is even more powerful because it just shows that like what you are manifesting into your life right now is something that spirit is wanting to support you in, and something that spirit is wanting you to receive. So you are on the right track, you are walking your soul's path, and you're in alignment with that. And that's why your spirit guides are supporting you through this and helping to guide you towards this manifestation as best they can. So let's see what the tarot cards have to say. I'm just going to move your oracle cards right here. So let's see what they have to say. I will read them facing you. We have the moon right side up. Very psychic group already, I'm sensing. You guys have some intuitive abilities. We have the chariot in reverse. What? Okay. 3 major arcana cards right away. The star and 8 of swords. Okay. So there's a few energies here. So we're seeing that there's kind of like a pause on a lot of action. You know, there's a small hiccup or hold up for you that you might be feeling right now, preventing you from really going for what you want or feeling like you have that momentum to move forward into something. And I see with the moon card that this has been a time of inner reflection, tapping into your abilities, listening and honing in your skills, your intuitive skills, your spiritual abilities, your spiritual guidance, kind of like you've been maybe even on a deep spiritual journey. And this has been an important part of the journey. And it may at times feel like, am I blocked? Am I stopped from doing what I really want to do? Like, why doesn't it feel like I have the momentum that I've been looking for, that I've been searching for? You might just feel like, you know, you're not sure how to take a physical action, like a step forward. But when it comes to your spiritual journey and your spiritual guidance, you feel like you're on the right path. You feel like everything's in alignment. But then, you know, what do? You're not sure what to do next. So this is spirit kind of encouraging you, letting you know you're doing everything right. This is just this phase that you're in currently, but it's not going to last forever. The chariot energy is present. It's just in reverse. So it's saying that when the path is ready to open up for you, it will. And it's going to actually be pretty soon. So the star card is a message from your spirit guides. It's your higher self talking to you. It's your higher self bringing in a message, guidance, and hope that is going to reassure you. So you may get from time to time little clues from your spirit guides, maybe big clues. Maybe you see your spirit animal, or you see repeating numbers from time to time. They're letting you know you are on the right path. You're going in the right direction. It just, you might not feel that momentum, that strong momentum just yet. And that's because it may be a stop and go, because there's still this inner work happening. There's things beneath the surface going on that aren't always clear. And mentally, you know, this is the mental side of things. This is your thoughts. This is your brain. Your brain question things. Your brain's like worried, you know. Our brains act up a lot out of fear, and it's the nature of being a human being in a physical form with a brain. You know, the brain's going to react in the way that it thinks is appropriate to protect and survive, to protect the body and survive. So don't necessarily think too much on this process or worry too much on this process. It's just kind of like encouraging you to go with the flow of this and to continue to manifest from this place of inner alignment and to trust that your spirit guides have it covered. All right. So, and I just saw 444 on the camera. So let's pull some more tarot cards for my group 3s. Okay. What else does group 3 need to hear? I have 3 of Cups coming through. You may even have 3 spirit guides with you, surrounding you. And they want you to have fun with this. They don't want you to get too caught up on the, you know, the mundane or worrying about that. There is a level of trust here that they're asking, you know, You might also, you know, this is group 3 and we have the 3 of Cups. You may also see repeating 3s, repeating 4s like I just mentioned, having seen 444, but I'm also hearing it could be 33 or 333 that you're seeing. Let's see, what other messages for group 3? What else does group 3 need to hear? 3 may also just be a lucky number for you. Okay. And we have the World. Yeah. Wow. You're manifesting in all areas of your life. And this is happening, you know, there's some encouragement here. There's reassurance here that this is happening in a lot of different areas or aspects of your life. So don't feel as though, yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about feeling like you're not able to take an action, because this may actually manifest on its own. This may come to you without much effort, you know, just very easily. Yeah, Queen of Wands. This, I mean, we talked about, I mean, the Magician energy, but the Queen of Wands holds wands. She holds spiritual growth. She is, you know, she holds magic with the wands. And 7 of Wands. So, you know, this isn't a time to, oh wow, okay, a few more. 2 of Coins, 6 of Cups. Let's see why the 7 of Cups, the 7 of Wands came through, because I feel as though help is on its way. I feel as though assistance is on its way, that you may even meet up with somebody from your past, from your childhood. I also see as though feeling comforted by childhood memories or things from the past, feeling a connection to the past, feeling childlike again in your hope for the future, and bringing that into balance. Okay, 7 of Coins, something is coming through. So the 7 of Coins came out with the 7 of Wands. Let's get one more clarifier on that. Just one more card for my group 3s. Please and thank you. One more card for group 3s. Let's see. What is the message for group 3s? Okay. 3 of Coins. All right. So this is really a time of things beneath the surface. I almost feel as though the hard work is done. With the 7 of Wands, there's also a kind of message of not overdoing it too. Whereas not pushing through just because you feel like you have to, because I do feel as though something beneath the surface is already coming through. So if it doesn't feel in alignment, don't feel like you have to push through. I feel with the 7 of Wands, I feel like you're kind of having to go through the emotions just because you have to kind of get through the normal everyday things that can be sometimes mundane, but that you have to do kind of the minimum things just to kind of get things done. I feel now is the time to have fun with things that you are pursuing or working on, versus trying to just do a bunch of things that maybe don't even feel in alignment. Like you may, you know, you have to do the normal things that we do day to day just to kind of keep everything in order. But outside of that, I see that you should maybe consider pursuing something that is just for fun, that you do a project for fun, or you do something you always wanted to do, and not necessarily think of the reward or the outcome. Maybe just do it for the joy of doing that, because something is working beneath the surface to kind of point you in the right direction, to bring prosperity, to bring results of something that you maybe in the past have been pushing through and working really hard at. You're now going to be receiving results from that. That's just going to appear very effortlessly. And of course, the World is just kind of this conclusion, this really happy, well-rounded outcome of success. You know, this is where we see like the World, it has everything in it, everything you could ever want in so many areas of your life. Just seeing an overall picture of your life that is shaping up to be really a beautiful picture of what you wanted to see. So that's where manifestation comes through. It's like, this is receiving your manifestation, being able to celebrate your manifestations, being able to be in the flow, doing what you like to do, just being in good health in general, and just seeing the fruits of your labor, you know, come to fruition. And so really, you know, your spirit guides are really helping you out with this for sure. They want to see this happen. I just keep feeling that again with that initial oracle card of spirit guides. So let's see any other messages for my group 3s. We have, oh yes, yes, yes. We have 33 with ice, something beneath the surface. 33, and it says ice and purity. So as you're doing this work beneath the surface within yourself with the moon card, as you're doing that energy, you are seeing with 33, something beneath the surface is, you know, you're melting away the ice to reveal the outcome that you want beneath the surface. So wow, and 33, I can't make that up. Because you guys saw it, right? So yeah, 33, we were saying we also have 3 of coins and 3 of cups. As I had pointed out before, that 333 or 33s, those could be your lucky number or the way that your spirit guides are communicating with you. Okay, let's see, and comfort with 11. Another repeating number for your oracle card, but this is comfort and hearth, you know, enjoying kind of the comfort of maybe a home, taking it easy on yourself. Like I was saying, maybe not pushing through to do things just for the sake of doing them, but really relaxing in the present moment and soaking that in. And also when I think of hearth, I think of the home. And I kind of think of how, you know, your soul, your body is your home. And that's with the moon. You're going deep within, you know, ice and hearth. You're going deep within. You're delving into aspects of yourself at a spiritual level that maybe you've never done before, or you're doing at just an even deeper level, and taking your time with that, soaking that in, soaking that up so that you can then enjoy the fruits of your labor. And we have hold the vision. This hold the vision energy too is reminding me of the star card, which is really seeing the vision and following it, pursuing it. You know, I think of the North Star when I think of the star card in tarot, and the North Star, you know, is what leads the way. It leads you in the right direction. Okay, we have 2 actually came out for you, 2 more. Confidence is your key to success with a new moon in Leo. So a new start on the way. I do see success, and luck is on your side. Wow, luck too. This is a really lucky group. And keep doing that inner work. Keep trusting in the spiritual messages too that you've been receiving. I think Spirit really wants to encourage you to pursue your abilities, your intuitive abilities, your psychic abilities as well, because this is leading to your success as well. You're manifesting, you're really mastering this manifestation process. So you're doing an awesome job with that. Hold the vision, because the manifestation is coming through. It is going to come to fruition. You have 2 new moons too, which is really kind of like reset, this release, this new feeling of, I almost feel like too, like emotions. We really connect to the moon with emotions, and the moon card itself is in here somewhere. But the moon card itself, you know, is talking about deep mysteries of emotions, revealing those. So when we have the new moon, we're releasing those to then start fresh. Okay, let's pull a couple more oracle cards for my group 3s. For any final messages. Any final messages for group 3s? What does group 3 need to hear, need to know? Oh wow, we have 2. Okay. Intuition, no surprise there with 36. Intuition, right? Pursuing your intuition, trusting your intuition right now. So powerful, you guys. Group 3. And actually you can break 36 down to 333 as well. So trust that intuition. See how she has this like crown of light around her head, kind of just emanating this like spiritual goddess type energy, connecting with maybe your goddess energy. And then we have ideal course of action with 37. And by the way, 36 and 37 came out together, and I shuffle these cards so much, like they're not in order anymore. So the fact that they came out together is pretty interesting. But this to me is ideal course of action, listening to your intuition into the next step. Like you're going, we have 36 to 37, stepping up, you know, stepping on the ideal course of action as you listen to your intuition and being led in the right direction as well. So I feel like, again, you're very aligned with your soul's path right now. Let's see, any final messages? Ooh, those came out really quickly. We're going to shuffle them just a little bit. All right. You guys have a lot of cards are just coming out. We have the path and fruition. Let's see, what was the other one? Release. I mean, either these cards are just sticky, which usually they don't fly out this quickly, or there's just like a lot of messages in here for you. Wow, like this never happens, but the cards are flying out. Yeah, so I'm gonna shuffle them just a little bit more. But let's talk about these three. Fruition, the path is really standing out to me. I think that one really did want to come out for you guys. The path. We've talked a bit about how you are on the right path right now. Fruition, I definitely said the word fruition, things coming to fruition, especially with the 7 of Pentacles. That energy really comes through. It's like your hard work is coming to fruition. We also have 37 coming out again with fruition. And then release. Wow, a lot of themes, like these themes are coming up again and again just to kind of confirm for us. I'm gonna stick with that. Those are some pretty strong cards right there. So I'm kind of being called to move on to just some final tarot cards for my group 3s. Wow. Yeah, releasing the old and just finding yourself on your soul's path to then receive this fruition of your hard work paying off with Harvest Moon. Okay, any final messages for 2 of Cups? Some of you are bringing in a beautiful relationship as part of this manifestation, a beautiful connection as part of this manifestation. All right, we want just one card for group 3s. Get that before they all start flying out. All right, one card for my group 3s. 7 of Wands again. I also, you know, with this energy of the 7 of Wands, I feel like, oh, and 5 of Wands, I feel like just you're crushing the competition, you know? You're mastering something, crushing the competition, coming out on top, making really strong connections with people who, maybe even someone from your past, from the past to help you, a partnership of some kind to aid you. And yeah, just overcoming and crushing the competition in this. So again, this should just come pretty effortlessly for you. I feel like you're gonna be excited by what you're pursuing, by the results of kind of what you're being led to on this path. So I wouldn't worry too much, and the Hanged one. I wouldn't worry too much about knowing what to do next. Just making sure that you're in the flow as you're kind of taking the next steps. And if you're not sure, you know, it's also okay to really pause and focus on your inner self, your inner spiritual work that you've been doing, listening to, here we have listening to your spirit guides, surrendering, and just kind of hearing their perspective on things versus trying to force something. You know, you might have to take a step back, see things from a different perspective with the Hanged one. We have Queen of Pentacles and Strength. Like, just pursuing this, I feel like just overall, it's just like a really positive reading for you guys with Queen of Pentacles. Basically, the results are here. The manifestation is here, is coming through for you. And feeling strong and confident in your pursuit. not pushing yourself, not trying to force anything, just feeling confident in what you're pursuing, and having had the strength to, that inner strength, you know, it may not be physical strength per se. That doesn't really matter in this case. We're talking about that inner spiritual strength to keep going. And you have some spiritual guides backing you up on this. So yeah, wow, group 3, awesome. Tap into that intuition. Your intuition is on point. You have a powerful gift, and your spirit guides are trying to help you to also to enhance those gifts and to empower those, to keep that in mind. But that's going to do it for your reading. I truly hope these messages were helpful to you, group 3. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading. Feel free to comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and have a chat with you in the comments below. If you have not done so already, I'd love if you would consider hitting that subscribe button and joining our family here on the internet. Yeah, and don't forget to check out my free ebook down below. I have a link to where you can download a free ebook that I've written all about my tips and secrets about tapping into your abilities, specifically energy healing. But that's gonna do it for this reading. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 4. I have your pile right here with the Labradorite / Moonstone. So I'm gonna set your stone aside. Let's put this over here, right there, so we can dive on into your oracle cards first. So let's see what they have to say. We have finding, and we also have peace. Wow, it's like finding peace. So right now you are manifesting peace into your life. You're finding that. So we're gonna see how, you know, we're gonna tap into deeper kind of how you are coming into this energy of peacefulness. But if you've been in a hectic state, Spirit wants you to know that you're finding peace, you're finding acceptance in the present moment. You are coming back into alignment with yourself, and that Spirit is guiding you. That Spirit is calling to you to find peace again within. So this is beautiful energy. Let us put your oracle cards just right over here so that we can dive further into tarot cards. So I'm going to read these facing you. So you have the 6 of Cups in reverse, Queen of Cups, the 8 of Wands, and 2 of Swords in reverse. So one message that is coming through clearly for me is this message of making peace a priority in your life, making that calmness a priority, you know, and choosing that over and over again is part of kind of walking the spiritual path. Is just choosing that inner peace over and over again. I see with the Queen of Cups, this just energy of coming into alignment with your heart, opening up your heart, feeling that energy and flow. And I feel as though you yourself just emanates this beautiful empathy and peace and love for others, for humanity, for healing the planet. So you yourself may be an empath, a natural empath, or a gifted healer, and you're sending that out into the universe, and Spirit wants to encourage you to pursue that, to continue to offer that part of yourself, and not to hide that from the world, or not to, you know, stuff that down. That sensitive healer part of yourself that feels energy, can feel pain just as much as you can feel love, but wanting to transmute that energy and turn it into, you know, a loving divine energy versus into this even, you know, sadness or feeling deep wells of emotion, that you can transforming that into love and into inner peace. So that the importance is making yourself and your inner peace a priority right now. So I just had to change my battery, so if anything changed, that's just why. But yeah, so basically, if you are a healer, like I was saying, if you're a healer and an empath, you know, that is not for the faint of heart, for sure. You know, being a healer, being an empath, tapping into the emotions of others, into the emotions and the energy of the planet, that can be really draining. So be sure you are taking care of yourself, but know that this is a gift, that you have the ability to bring peace to others just by your presence. I feel like you are a finder of peace. Like you can find this energy from deep within. You're connected to source energy. You're able to pull that into alignment for yourself, and then exude that, you know, emanate that for others around you to feel you emanating that peace to everybody around you. So that's a gift, and that's kind of encouraging you to pursue that gift but also to heal yourself and to make your own, you know, emotional health your priority as well. I feel as though maybe difficult memories coming up, or things that were maybe kind of pulling you down, maybe feeling as though those memories from childhood that maybe previously were challenging to think about, or you didn't want to, you know, kind of even have to think about or worry about, you are actually now able to heal from those and to use those as a way of empowerment and deeper understanding, deeper empathy for others who are going through similar things. You're able to offer that sympathy and understanding and empathize with other people who have been through difficult things as well. So that's also a superpower that you have, and that Spirit wants to confirm for you, to validate for you that you offer that. And people can sense that about you. Doing this reading, I could already sense like this group is very mellow, that this group is very kind and offers that kindness and compassion to others. So what I'm seeing with the Eight of Wands, though, is something coming in for you that is really exciting news that's going to stir things up and kind of bring you good news for the future. Something you've been waiting on, maybe the results of something, or, you know, it's almost like a callback for an interview. It could just be an email or insights from other people bringing some information to you that's really going to help you on your path, and also help you break free from some indecision that you've been stuck on. Maybe you've been stuck on making a choice or pursuing something, and this news is going to be that kind of kickstart to help you and to help guide your way as to what to do next. It's coming in like pretty quickly for you guys whenever you're seeing this reading. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you're seeing it, you know, this is news that's typically with the Eight of Wands is kind of coming pretty quickly. It's kind of arrows hitting their mark, finding the information that is needed, and kind of having that moment of clarity for you to move forward with something. Okay, let's keep going with some further tarot cards. I'm gonna shuffle, see what other messages the tarot has for my group fours. What else does group four need to know? All right, right away we're seeing the Two of Swords again, which I just flipped over in reverse. So something that you are indecisive about, there's something that you're not sure what to make the choice of. This is turning around. This is turning around. So you may have to just wait for the news and the answer to come to you, versus, you know, and this may give you peace of mind. This information is giving peace of mind because it's been on your mind for a while. You've been thinking about it for a while, unable to make a decision. Now you have a letter, a text message, a phone call, whatever that is, coming in so that you can make that decision. And or at least so that you feel like you know kind of what the next step is going to be to maybe get to the next stage of this. This could also be with a relationship with Queen of Cups. Oh my gosh, can you believe it? Okay, the Eight of Wands came out too, which, remember, we're literally just pulling the same cards again. Eight of Wands, like it's coming in, it's coming. This is like double confirmation for you guys that you're going to get the answers that you need. We have the Two of Coins. To me, this is, again, you know, a peaceful conclusion, being able to kind of find balance, find a way to manage things. You may also be kind of juggling a lot right now and needing an answer so that you can go in one direction. You know, you might feel like you're kind of doing a balancing act between two things and you're wanting to choose one or pursue one. Maybe people, maybe it could be relationships, but it also could just be daily life, daily, you know, obligations, wanting to be able to kind of focus and find peace rather than feeling like constantly, you know, trying to manage these things all at once, feeling torn, feeling pulled in two different directions. So really needing to, or wanting to find that middle ground, that middle path. Nine of Swords. Yeah, this is keeping you up at night, maybe even. Maybe you having worries, finding it difficult to sleep. You may be needing peace of mind so that you can get some rest finally. And this is going to happen for you guys. Let's see what is coming with this news. Wow, we had that one to find out. So somebody, there is support here. There's information, there's direction. That's what's going to lead to feelings of clarity. It's going to bring you peace of mind. It's going to allow you to sleep and feel more healed and not have to worry about this anymore, or as much at least. Let's see what else we have. Page of Wands. So maybe people coming in, you might be wanting to know information about certain people that you're worried about. And this is going to come through for you so you can find peace. All right. So maybe you're worried about certain people, what's happening to them, people from your past. You're worried about them. Maybe they're children of yours, or a family member, or friends, or a significant other, and a child. It could be a child. So this is news that is going to put your mind at ease, allow you to at least know the answer, to at least not feel like you're constantly going back and forth in your mind, wondering it. Yeah, we're seeing harmony being restored with Temperance. Okay, and what does harmony bring? Peace, a sense of peace as well. Here, I'll move those down for you too. So yeah, keep that in mind. Stay tuned for more information is kind of what I'm hearing. Stay tuned for this news that will allow you to restore balance. And also, before you even receive this news, it's going to be important to begin to find harmony again in your life, to find balance, to rest the mind. You may need to meditate, you know, you may need to sit quietly and just allow thoughts to run through your mind and release them just with awareness. That's how we heal emotions, and that's how we heal our mind, is through meditation. It's kind of like how we, you know, we feed our body to restore it. Meditation is kind of allowing the mind to restore, kind of like sleep, and sleep is so important too. And if you haven't gotten sleep as well, again, that could be something that you're needing to really make a priority for yourself, so that you can gain, once again, balance and harmony, and not feel so exhausted or worried all the time. I see with the Knight of Cups, yeah, there's positive messages here. I feel like these people, if you are worried about specific people, there's positive messages coming through. All right, we have the Three of Swords. This is a new energy, so let's address that for those of you who this energy is for. Let's clarify, why is the Three of Swords coming through? Because this could be something, this could be, okay, Four of Swords, rest. So you may also, for some of you, you may feel betrayed by somebody, and this is keeping you up at night. You may already feel like this person let you down, and you know that they should have been there for you and they weren't, or that maybe, yeah, because Three of Coins, Three of Swords, and Four of Swords, you may be feeling like, okay, Queen of Swords, let's do a quick shuffle though. Quick shuffle, because I feel like there's some specific messages for some of you with the Three of Swords. I also feel like there's just a lot kind of going around that is going around in your mind. Yep, we have Queen of Cups again. This is you kind of being, yep, Three of Cups. Wow. Okay, Three of Cups is coming out a lot actually for these readings. Three of Coins, Three of Cups, Three of Swords. Like there's a 3 here, and we have 3 people involved, 2 knights and a page. So there may be 3 people involved in this that's causing worry, that's creating either drama or worry. Oh, and Knight of Wands. Like there's a lot of knights in this reading, which to me is saying, be cautious of being impulsive or acting too quickly. Don't rush into anything per se. Wait for the information first and approach things. I feel like you're, approaching things from the heart versus getting swept up in the energy here. There may be 3 people, 3 knights involved in this. Maybe there's different, this could be masculine energy. This could be young children involved, or people who, definitely people who you care about and you want things to be resolved. So I feel as though your piece here, again, you may feel like you can't do anything about this. And the key here is your peace and your state of energy is what Spirit is guiding you to make your priority, because you can't be supportive or be ready for what needs to be done if you don't have enough rest, if you're not getting rest, if you're not in a good, place. So take care of yourself. This is an encouragement to take care of your well-being, your physical, your emotional well-being. You can heal these conflicts. You can heal these people. You have a deep connection with them, with the Queen of Cups, and you care so deeply for them. And I feel like it's important here to give yourself the time to make your own emotional health the priority, to seeking peace. Find peace in however you can in the moment. Pursuing breathing, maybe taking care of yourself, like, doing some self-care. Maybe it's doing a massage to relax your body, getting some, even energy healing would be so powerful for somebody with the sensitivities that you have at an energetic level. Reiki healing, energy healing. I have a ebook down below all about energy healing that is free, that feel free to download that. There's a link down below for you guys to check that out. But yeah, otherwise, it may be hard to put yourself first. I feel like this group, you guys care so much about others that you might find yourself, your own well-being falling by the wayside because of your concern for others. So rest is really important here, and taking care of yourself, making sure you find time to sleep, and making sure you're in a good place so that you can be there for others, or so that you can, do what needs to be done when this news comes in. And maybe you do need to act. Maybe there is a next step, or maybe it's just information that is received. So yeah, when you resonate with the energy of peace, you're emanating that, as I said before, you're emanating that out into the world. You are bringing that to other people's lives. But if you're in an inner state of, stress and despair, then that energy is being sent to the people we love. So there is change, winds of change, which is a very sweeping energy coming in quickly for you, group 4. So be ready for this change, and knowing that, finding peace in whatever the change is, remaining present so that you can take the actions and do what needs to be done, but from a place of, our inner knowing, our intuition, our inner alignment, and our inner connection. Because Spirit is a beautiful guide. Spirit is, your higher self knows best, basically. Your higher self is tapped into source energy. So, home, earth. Maybe you're waiting for these people to come home. You're waiting for them to arrive safely home. Or even creating a sense of home, a sense of comfort in your home. Whereas maybe now you're bringing balance back into your home is what is happening, is what is kind of coming through with temperance as well. So these energies do want to come through for you, and it's really just about, you already are showing with the Queen of Cups that you're just here with an open heart. So know that you have this ability to bring peace to the earth, to the planet. Okay. Let's see, one final message from this oracle deck for my group 4s. Let's see. Any final messages? And I'm just going to send this group, I'm just getting the message to send this group some energy healing your way. So I'm going to send that to this group for as long as needed. And if you would like to receive this healing energy, feel free to comment 3 green hearts down below or hearts down below, letting me know that you would like to receive it. And that's just a way to confirm that you're receiving this healing energy that is being sent by my higher guides, by spirit. We're just going to thank them for sending this healing energy to us. And through me, I will send that to you. And let me know again in the comments. I would love to know if you are receiving this healing energy. And it just kind of confirms as well that you would like to receive that. So I think that's you know, sending that healing energy your way for anyone who needs it, for as long as you need it. That energy is infinite and is coming from spirit. It's coming from source itself. So this is energy of peace. That's what we're bringing in for this reading today, right? Okay. All right, I feel as though this is the final card for that one. So let's shift to a different deck. A new start. We have winds of change and we have a new start. So that just to know that there's a new bright future ahead, that there's a new start. And this is coming through with some good news coming straight for you. All right, a new start with new moon. Let's see any other messages coming in for my group 4s. What can they expect? Super exciting. So if you are, if you have been worried, this is all shifting. What do you need to release? What do you need to release to bring peace into your life, right? That's what we're making a priority, is releasing anything that you don't need so you can welcome in, releasing any old emotions from the past so that you can welcome in this new beginning. All right. So group 4, we're going to finish up with these oracle cards. I hope you have been enjoying this reading. And if you do find these messages helpful, I would love to hear about that in the comments below so we can have a chat. But let's see what final messages come through for my group 4s. What did I miss? What does group 4 need to hear? Any final messages for group 4? The big picture. You are receiving the big picture. You're gonna see, I feel like this news, this information is going to give you a better perspective. It's going to allow you to see a bigger perspective, the bigger picture of the situation, so that you can find peace, so that you can release what is no longer serving you and not hang on to this any longer. So Spirit is bringing you peace of mind. All right, what else do we have? Higher ground. Beautiful. Wow, okay. Higher ground and the big picture, which also feels as though she's seeing things from higher ground, right? This is higher vibrational energy, seeing things from a higher perspective, connecting to your higher self. We were talking about that earlier. That is being brought in for you. Higher ground, a feeling of peace. This is so exciting. I'm super excited to see what this news is for you. And I'd love it if you come back and share what news, what this information, what messages were brought to you that gave you this higher perspective, that allowed you to level up, reach a higher ground. I do feel like this could be coming from a specific person. It could be coming in from a person in your life. Maybe they're reaching out to you, reconnecting with you again from your past and resolving this, resolving a conflict or disagreement, something coming into to bring you that harmony again and balance back into your life. So group 4, I really hope these messages were helpful to you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below as I mentioned earlier as well. I would love that so much. If you have not done so already, but you are enjoying my readings, I would love it if you consider hitting that subscribe button and joining our family of celestial beings. And lastly, as I mentioned, you can find my links down in the description box for other pick a card readings, and also for that link to download my free ebook that is all about energy healing. So if that resonates with you, I would love it if you would check that out. That's going to do it for this reading though. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now.